I bet girls saying the same thing.
It don't count.
How it don't count if a girl says
it? Don't.
She the one you gotta go holler at.
It's who?
The bitch that's saying that.
You don't want to holler at her?
She the one that told every bitch she know, oh girl, he's a hoe. He got 5 bitches and they all get him all this shit.
But the dudes on the women, they telling the men, the women, the old men, everybody.
It still don't matter. I'm still a hoe. You ain't trying to marry me. You ain't trying to make me your wife.
Oh, some niggas like to have hoes as wives.
Some niggas will make money. I know niggas.
So, and he ain't by himself.
Like C4.
I know niggas.
And he ain't by himself.
Because they need that pay. Because I don't know no nigga that I would want to be with. Gonna be cool with his wife being a hoe.
See that? But notice what you said. That
some niggas are cool with their wives being a hoe.
You mean like
and no, that I'm not talking about a prostitute.
Oh.
I'm talking about a bitch that fucks a lot of niggas. And
some
some niggas,
wife?
and there's some niggas who can put up with that. For the simple fact is, they don't give a fuck about her being a hoe. They love that woman, and they love the shit that she do for them, and the way that she make them feel when they together.
Your wife.
Hey, she wasn't your. She didn't start.
Up with every day.
Okay, she didn't start off as your wife.
So it don't matter. But when she get to be your wife, a lot of shit change.
You see, I ain't got one.
You would think that.
You do. It's for real.
You would think that.
It's for real.
You would think that.
I believe that when Charles going to be a husband to Vicky, a lot of shit's gonna change.
What's gonna change?
A lot.
Like what?
Your role and your responsibility as being the head of this household.
What's gonna change?
What's gonna change?
A lot.
If you was already living up under the roof with this hoe and eating in the same kitchen at this hoe, and now you get married to this hoe, ain't shit gonna change with the fact that y'all signed these papers and stood up in front of people and said, "This is my wife. I'm marrying this hoe."
That's because you don't let it. You're not trying to enforce the change. Because it should be that a lot of shit should change. Hey, this your husband now?
You would expect that. You would expect that
that's
when you decided.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Well, you would expect that when you decided to make the whole your woman.
Up under nobody, you meet somebody that you really want to marry, then you get in the husband material. Because if she don't want to marry you, you want to try.
And bitch is supposed to bow down to their husband.
A hoe want to get married just as much as a regular bitch.
He's supposed to run.
And then if this nigga is feeling a hoe because he really feeling her, and he knows she a hoe, and he gonna marry her too. There's a lot of niggas that out here marrying hoes. Not prostitutes. Hoes. Bitches who fuck a lot of different motherfuckers because she
feel. If I was a prostitute, you'd be happy if I was making this paper.
No, you wouldn't get necessarily happy because the screening process is lower.
What? I'm not trying to screen nothing. I'm trying to get this pay.
Exactly. So therefore, why would I be happy about that? You fucking anybody
because we
that
spending this dough.
And I gotta come home and fuck.
If I'm a hoe, I'm not making no money. So what's the difference? You'd rather be out here fucking and ain't making no money?
I ain't gonna marry either of them. I'm just saying
which one better, or I'm out here fucking just niggas and ain't making no money, or I'm being straight up
it's
and
a different screening process though. If you just fucking niggas that ain't making no money, you picking and choosing who you want.
And on that note,
ain't no money and I'm your wife.
If you out here and you're a prostitute and you fucking motherfuckers for money, the nigga trying to marry you's a trick anyway, and he already knew that's what you was doing.
So that's how he meets you.
Because how he meets you. Because he couldn't have met you nowhere else because you too busy selling pussy. Because the pimp gonna keep you on the stroll 24/7.
So that's what I'm saying. Ain't no man gonna want no hoe for no wife.
Okay,
there's plenty of them that got them though.
Okay, but they tricks.
I can name names.
Tricks.
Exactly, and I don't want to go into that.
I ain't gonna do all that.
Just putting people out there.
It really don't matter. I'm saying, you telling me that them niggas ain't niggas, they tricks. Because ain't no man in his right mind.
But there's a nigga out here that's a lame ass nigga.
Okay, we ain't talking about him. I don't want one of them.
But that's the thing about it.
Yeah, but he wants that hoe. You ain't never said it exactly.
You ain't no nigga.
You using some idealized nigga.
When I say nigga, I a real nigga. I ain't talking about no lame ass.
A real
Shine.
nigga, exactly.
I ain't talking about Shine or Twine. All these motherfuckers that ain't doing shit, ain't got no money. I'm talking about niggas who got their own shit, ain't trying to get no bitch for nothing, don't need a bitch for nothing. Them niggas. That's the type of nigga I'm talking about.
But you still ain't really all right on that either.
I'm just saying.
Because people lie out the gate. People lie. So when you meet somebody, they can be in a relationship.
I'm tell you, they might still
just
love
coming up
this
out of
bitch.
relationship
And
or
I
whatever.
love her people, and I know they ain't right for me. But I'm saying they might still love this bitch. But you think that the conversation ain't like, bitch, you's a hoe, and you need to stop hoeing. Because it's embarrassing, for one. And what kind of relationship is that? That's not a relationship.
Like you said, we could name names, but let's just talk about situations.
I'm just saying, you don't think that conversation ain't like, bitch, you's a hoe? Let me see that ashtray.
The conversation can be however it want to be.
So you can't tell me that he likes that.
You stuck with what you stuck with.
But you can't tell me you happy.
How you know?
I'm saying you can't be happy with that.
And you can be happy until the realization that this bitch is a hoe flashes into your mind, or she tell you flat out what's going on, because she might be lying and feeding you a dream. She might be telling you how she done stopped hoeing. I don't fuck with him no more. I ain't going looking for over Charles' house at 2:30 in the morning no more. I done stopped that. Oh, this nigga working third shift and she waking up over Charles' house a half hour. He didn't have to. Who said that? He still loved this woman. You dig? And she feeding him a bunch of lies till he find out that shit is going on.
But so obviously that's not what he wants.
Who said it was what you want? It's what you get.
No, fuck that.
And sometimes
it's not what you get.
And sometimes what you want ain't good for your old saying. Yeah. What always you look good ain't good for you.
You ain't never.
What look good to you ain't good for you.
Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Okay, that's where you talking hypotheticals. That's hypotheticals. Now
if you got your own shit,
okay,
and you don't need a nigga for nothing, there is no way I'm gonna be stuck with this nigga.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of his ass.
Okay.
I might still fuck with him, but I ain't stuck with him. Shit.
Okay. Sound good.
I'm serious.
Sound good.
You ain't stuck with Janice.
I know, but sound good.
You still might fuck with her, but you ain't stuck with her.
Yeah, like I said, sounds good.
You don't need her for shit.
Exactly, sounds good.
That's the truth.
I know.
Only when you get dependent on a motherfucker do you start getting stuck with motherfuckers.
I said sounds good, but when you, like I said, you putting extra emphasis and you ain't listening to what I'm saying.
I heard you.
This man loves this hoe, so he marries this hoe.
I understand what you saying, but that can't be what he wants.
It ain't gonna be. It is gonna what he wants. He want that woman. He don't want that hoe.
Right, exactly.
But he don't. But you gotta. You can't. It's like saying.
That's my point.
You meet a bitch with some kids. Mm-hmm. You can't separate the kids from the bitch. You can't separate the hoe from this woman.
Yes, you can. No, you don't have to have this bitch.
You don't. But that's what you want. You ain't hearing what I'm saying. He wants this woman.
I heard what you saying.
He sees her as the idealized woman.
You're not listening to my point.
Caramel complected, Coca-Cola bottle shade. You know what I mean?
I don't care what you say.
You ain't hearing what I'm saying. It's not the fact that she's a hoe. It's the fact that this is the woman I want. She done hit all the shit on the checklist, except for the fact she added hoe to the bottom.
Okay, so you don't want that. You wish that could go away.
Exactly.
That's not what you want.
You there with her because the way she does, the way she look, the way she act, the way she treats you when you together,
that's just
and all that other shit. So when you together, the fact that she's a hoe ain't even in your mind.
Fuck that.
It's when she's away and you be like, where the fuck this bitch at?
Fuck
you did. And
you
how many?
Want that.
Have you ever been with a nigga and every time that nigga away, you like, where the hell this nigga at? Because you scared the hoe might come out of him?
I already knew he was a hoe.
Okay.
If I
And
knew
that's
he was
what
a
we
hoe.
said. We rested on that.
No,
We're
that's not
rested
my
on
point.
that.
My point is this. You trying to make it seem like, oh, man want a hoe for a wife. No, he
No,
don't.
I don't say that he want a hoe for
That's
a
all
wife.
I'm saying. Is
Some
no
man-
man want no hoe for no wife.
But some
Period.
men will accept it.
That's just him accepting it. That's
And
not that he want it.
That's
You feel
where I
me?
was getting to. Some men will accept a
Okay.
hoe for a
Some
wife
ladies,
because
accept a lot of things.
she checks too many things off the checklist.
Fuck
She's
that.
Coca-Cola complected. She shaped like a Coke bottle. She sucks this. She does this. She cleans
All
the
that
house.
shit.
She cook good. She, you know what I mean? She take care of my
All
kids because I fucked around and got this hoe pregnant. So you know what I mean? And keep going and
Hoe
click
is
and click
still
and
on
click.
the list. I don't give a fuck. It takes precedent over all that shit.
For you,
Yeah,
but not for that man. though.
Fuck that
exactly.
for any nigga.
No.
Any nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's a bitch, if it's a nigga. I don't care. I'm not gonna stay with this nigga. I don't give a fuck how many kids I got. If I'm not dependent on this motherfucker, he can go. I do not have to have him in my life. I'm not, you feel what I'm saying? That's
I
just
feel
you
what you're
accepting the fact that this nigga
Okay.
a hoe and you feel
Now,
like.
how many motherfuckers you know? Now, in just general terms, how many motherfuckers you know break up with somebody and act like that's the only motherfucker on the planet and be chasing them down and going for them and don't care what the fuck they doing? They got to be with this nigga, this bitch, or whoever. They got to be with them. Ain't nobody else for me. Only person for me is Katrina. Ain't nobody else for me. I don't give a fuck what she doing. I got to have Katrina. Woo, woo, woo. And
But you know-
that other person, they keep letting them back in and out their life.
I understand what you're saying, but
So, as I
I
said,
feel
so-
that way about a certain person, but you know what? I'm not going to just accept that.
Now you like fuck it, and you wanted to get married, and this motherfucker let you get married to him, and you married to him, and you already know the type of person they are, and you accept that because you know that's what they are, and you hope in some time in the future that they're gonna burn out,
Because it's
and they
not
gonna
what
be
I
with you.
wanted.
What you want is the end effect is when they burn out, and the only person they got left is you.
So I
And-
wait.
But now you
Because it's like, which one do you want more?
Right.
Exactly.
Do you want to be unhappy
No,
and
but
have
the
this
thing
nigga
is-
in your life? Because that's all it's going to be is you
You
going
ain't
to be
hit- you ain't-
unhappy.
But you
You
ain't
know
necessarily
what?
gonna be unhappy.
Yes,
because
you is.
When you
it's
fuck
which
around-
one did you want more? Did you want this nigga in your life more, or do you want to let him go because you're home?
That's
you
what
can't have
what
him
she
in
ain't
your
hearing
life.
that.
If he,
She ain't hearing that.
you can't
It's
have
like
somebody
you
like
gotta
that.
make
But
that
look,
choice. It's like, okay.
What you looking for is the end result when this motherfucker burn out,
Now,
and the
it
only
ain't the
bitch
end
that want him
result.
is you.
You just
You
thinking
looking for?
it's the end result
you remember,
because we gonna start off fucked up. But if we get to this understanding, and this is why we get married in the first place.
That ain't why.
But it might not. It might not be
Yes,
the
it
end
is.
result. But just because you think it's the end result might make you go ahead and do it.
No.
That might not be the
Exactly.
end
It's
result.
gonna have to be the beginning result. See, that's where people
But
fuck
that's for
up.
you.
Okay, so you
No, it's for
said.
everybody.
So you
But that's
said.
for you though.
So
Not
you said
everybody
you gonna
say
wait
that.
until this
Everybody's not
motherfucker
gonna
in
say that,
his.
but that's exactly
50s.
what they want.
That's
And
exactly
Because
what they
people
should
are
say,
afraid to say exactly what they feel. You know what I'm saying? But if you just go
But-
ahead and just be like, look, if you want to marry somebody, well, you know what? I really don't want to marry you because I'm fucking Jack. You see what I'm saying? And I like Jack. And right now,
Well, okay,
it
but
just
thi-
ain't me and you. It's
But
me, you, and
it's
Jack.
like, how about exactly? And the motherfucker marrying you is cool with that.
No,
Yeah, what if
because
you
It
tell
ain't
they
cool
like,
with that
okay.
because they feel like I got you. I married you, my wife. Woo,
There's
woo.
something wrong
and
with
Jack,
that.
and Jack gonna fall off.
No,
And it's
I
just
don't
gonna
want
be
that
up.
They can
nigga.
tell themselves
You
that.
not- I'm
It's
not
just
gonna marry
gonna be
you.
up.
No,
And
you're
it's
not
just
gonna
gonna
marry
be up.
nobody like that.
Some people
I know
will.
motherfuckers that do it.
Exactly.
Like I said,
That's
I
because
know
something
motherfuckers
wrong
that
with them.
Okay.
We
I
ain't
never
saying
said
nothing
wasn't wrong with. What did we say
We
wasn't
ain't
wrong
saying-
with them?
I'm just saying.
We just said that it happens. And we
A
know.
lot of shit happen, but I'm just
And you
saying
know a
that
lot
ain't
of
what
people-
motherfuckers be wanting.
You know a lot of
You
people
can't
in
tell me that
relationships.
motherfuckers go in with the.
It ain't necessary.
Okay, listen,
That's not what they may not like this trait about you, but they like so many of them other ones that they look over that trait.
Looking over a hoe is hard.
Hey, it's hard, but it ain't
It
impossible.
ain't impossible.
I'm
Exactly.
just saying that's
Jesus walked on water.
That's the hardest.
Jesus
shit
walked
to
on
do.
water. Moses and Moses parted the Red Sea. So what make you think a nigga can't be married to a hoe and be cool with it? You know why he cool with it? Because he's waiting on the burnout. Because after a while, hoe, ain't nobody gonna want to hoe with you but me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sit back and
do my... He's trying to do everything he can do to make you see
exactly,
that he the one that you supposed to be with.
But why would he marry you first?
Not first. No, nobody ever said first. Didn't you hear what we said when you the only hoe in my life, you the only hoe I want? I don't give a fuck if it's 800 billion people on the planet. You know what I mean? And this motherfuckers is stuck like that and stuck on that person.
Why would he ain't gonna marry you and then work all that out?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Unless something wrong with him.
Okay.
Self-esteem fucked up. Something wrong with him.
Ain't nobody saying with nothing
He
wrong.
ugly.
Hey, it's
might
pretty ugly motherfuckers going down.
It might be, but motherfuckers sit up.
Don't think nobody
Motherfuckers
else
sit
think
around the house
nobody
all
else.
day, every day, watching soap operas with the same shit in them. Motherfucker done married a hoe. Motherfucker don't want to leave this hoe because think this the only bitch that can make it in their life. Or this the only nigga that can make it in my life. This the only nigga that I can match up with. And I done found out this motherfucker is a hoe. But you knew it was a hoe before you married the motherfucker. Because he's still fucking with the same bitches and shit that he was fucking with before y'all got married. Because, you know what I mean?
That really more women do that than men.
Exactly, because we all start relationships when we in one.
I'm not saying that they don't, but
you
I'm
start a
saying
relationship
it's not
while
what they
you're in
want.
one.
And you can't tell me that it is. They
No,
want to have that. They want to have that happy family. He go to work, you come
We're
home.
not saying they don't want that.
I'm saying that's what they want.
Yeah, that is what
it's
they want.
Okay,
what they got.
would you marry a nigga who had 3 baby mamas?
Yes. And it's not what I want. But I'm gonna tell you what.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's not what I want. I want to have a nigga with no kids, and maybe he can give me one, and whatever.
And you settle. And that's all we said. Niggas is settling for hoes.
I understand that, but that's not what you can't tell me. That's what
women
they want.
are selling for hoes too.
I understand that.
We're not telling you
No,
that's what they want.
That was just my whole point. Is that's not what they want.
You're right. We can't tell you that's what they want.
That's
Because
all
don't
I'm
nobody
saying.
want that. Because when I was with an old girl, I didn't want to be with no hoe. And you
it's
see how
not what
fast
you
it was
want.
over.
It's not what you want when you step off into
But
it. You already know the situation. You know what's going on. But but you hoping that it changed.
But if I would have knew going into it, it would have been a different type of relationship.
Exactly. And that's how you street girls. They lied to them in the beginning, and then all this shit come out, and you already sleeping with this nigga.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You ain't always gotta lie to them in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm saying, but if you don't, that's a better relationship for y'all.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Cause she know how to play you the same way you playing her. But when you start hiding shit, and then it's like you think that's your girlfriend, and you got a girlfriend on this side of town, and you got one over there, and don't nobody know nothing about nothing, and they both pregnant. You know what I mean? That's when you get into the situation where it's fucked up.
I mean, I'd never tell a motherfucker it's cool if you lie to a motherfucker coming in. You come out better
tell
if you tell the
motherfucker
truth.
what's going on. Hey, I ain't trying to get married. I'm just trying to kick it. I like you, and I'm really trying to fuck you. I really ain't trying to go nowhere with you. And you feel me? And lay it on the line, motherfucker. And then let a bitch decide.
And the killer part is, the shit works because it's a woman thinking the same shit on the other end. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to do nothing but get cool and whoop-de-whoop.
Because they might got something going on in their life and they ain't trying to add you to the motherfucking pot.
Gonna be like,
exactly. So now you married to that.
But she is
and you married to that.
Shit.
That's all we were saying in the beginning. And you married to that same motherfucker talking about all I want to do is slide in you real quick and knock that shit and keep it moving. And that's your husband.
It's fucked up.
And you cool with
because
it.
it's not what you want though.
It ain't what you
can
want.
Be cool with it, because I'm cool with a lot of shit. But saying that's what I want, that ain't
what nobody wants. But when you get grown tell you got to settle for certain shit.
Even when you young, you settle shit. You settle your whole life.
Okay, and then some people don't have to settle.
Just because you getting old. Yes, they do.
Some people don't.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, the majority, and that's what we were saying about how easy
And
it
the only
is.
people that ain't selling is them motherfuckers who don't be needing for shit. And you got your own shit and your own shit doing what the fuck you want to do every day.
They can settle for something.
I'm just saying, them the people most likely not to. Is the if I